What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are taking a look at this awesome new Lionel Legacy SD60E. It's not new to others, but it's brand new to me. We just got it here at the York 2024 train show. So with that all being said, let's go ahead and let's jump right into this review. Before we jump right into the review of this Lionel Legacy SD60E, I just want to thank you to all of our veterans and all the families of our veterans and any families who lost a loved one in combat. Your sacrifice is gratefully accepted here, and I am very thankful for everything that you've done for us. So, now with that all being said, now we're going to check out this awesome SD60E. Now let's talk about the history behind the SD60. The SD60 series was designed by EMD and is a 6-axle diesel locomotive that was introduced in 1984, and the production of them ran until 1995. It basically was an SD50, but with a stronger prime mover and a little bit of cosmetic upgrades. There were 5 base SD60 series locomotives: an SD60, an SD60I, an SD60F, an SD60M, and an SD60 Mac. There were a total of 1,144 of the SD60s that were built in this 11-year time frame. However, you may have noticed there was no SD60E stated in that list of 5. Well, that's because the SD60E was not designed by EMD. The SD60 is a rebuilt base of the SD60 series that was done by the Junita Norfolk Southern shop. Forgive me if I've pronounced that wrong. The process was to rebuild a total of 240 SD60s, with some SD60s being bought for this project. But the mass of the work started in 2013 and sadly quickly ended in 2017. A total of 135 were rebuilt, but the plans sadly fell through, with the other 105 SD60s were either sold or scrapped after the failure of this program in 2017. The SD60E, though, has an upgraded cab with a stronger prime mover. Basically, the cab got upgraded from this to this, with a safety cab in the front with a stronger prime mover, adding a couple hundred extra horsepower. The first SD60E was produced in 2010, and then they started rebuilding the mass of it in 2013. Besides that, there wasn't much change done to the SD60 series, as you can see between the two models we have here. The SD60 we have here today is a true counterpart of the real Norfolk Southern 6920 SD60E, which was painted to honor the veterans of America. It was revealed in November of 2012 with the slogan on the side, which was chosen by a group of 18 employees of Norfolk Southern themselves. Swinging on down to the model here of the SD60E, this locomotive was produced by Lionel and of course features legacy controls. A lot of the locomotives we've been recently have legacy controls, hint hint, the Virginian in the back. But this was one of my Holy Grail items, which is very ironic because I just bought one of my Holy Grail items back in the February. This was one of my favorite locomotives. It is, of course, Norfolk Southern, the greatest railroad to ever exist, right behind Norfolk and Western, New York Central, and, of course, our favorite Grand Trunk. But this locomotive was one of my chase items just because I love the paint scheme and because of the super sharp, aggressive front-looking cab. This, of course, features all of the normal stock standard legacy diesel locomotives featuring an operating smoke unit, operating ditch lights in the front and the back, directional lighting, cab light turning on and off, lighted number boards, a headlight here, constant marker lights, the horns not being blown. It's got Odyssey speed control too, legacy rail sounds and control, and directional lighting, and it's just honestly just a great locomotive to have. I'm super happy with it. This locomotive has probably been ran the most recently, as you may not have saw in that Veterans. There's quite a few shots of this locomotive running. I just absolutely love this locomotive. It is such a pretty paint scheme, from this blue with these red calves and the white stripe and the black in the back, and just this beautiful frame with the American flag up front and the sharp striping on the front. I just cannot get enough of this locomotive. If I would also buy the 911 SD60. I think it's also an SD60E. But I have not found one yet, and I'm not paying the price people want for them that I have seen, which is around $800 when I checked last. But if you want to see the unboxing of this locomotive and the matching caboose that I have, which we will also be showing off in this video, I will link the York train show down below that I went to, which I unboxed this locomotive in, along with the other stuff I bought there. So go check that out after you watch this video. With that all being said, let's go ahead and let's take a look at just some of the details on this SD60E. I know there's probably tons of videos talking about this locomotive or just this series in general, so I'm not going to go into too much detail, but I just want to show just the front and pretty much the back end of this locomotive, because that's my favorite part of this locomotive. Looking down at the cab of this locomotive, you can see we have the two ditch lights here with the electric coupler here and one, of course, way here in the back. These are both operational and can be thrown via the legacy control system TMCC or Cab 3 app. There is no Bluetooth on here, by the way, so you're gonna have to get the remote for that. But I really just want to like highlight just a few parts of my SD60 here. I really love the red roof on this. It looks a lot brighter on the camera. It looks more like cherry pink, but this is very much of a nice red. I don't know how to describe it. Almost like a Coca-Cola red. I don't know really how to describe it. Or like the TMCC remote button red. That's pretty similar to this. I also love these panels up on top with the little rings. I thought that's just really neat. I love the front of this locomotive too. I love the star right here, down here at the front, and I love the yellow accents of the handrails with the steps. Here you have a plow with the steps, and there is safety tread right there. There's an American flag on the side with the road number, and of course there are two little hand-pretty curve figures in that cab. You got the headlight up here, you got the marker lights up here, and just tons of grab irons all over this locomotive. Really, there's not really much to really show off because it's just a big diesel locomotive, but I really thought this was really cool looking, and just want to show off a little bit of this locomotive. Swinging to the rear here of the locomotive, you can see the striping here of the back of it. This is a lot more stock standard of what you're used to seeing on Norfolk Southern logos. Really, locos. Here you can see the grab irons here. You've got, again, this amazing walkway here with the operational ditch lights here and here. Here you have the electric coupler, which of course can be thrown. Here you have just 3 fans, the Norfolk Southern logo here on the back, along with one here. Here you have just a separately applied chain, which is, dangleable, along with the same one in the front. Here you have the American flag here and just the horse here, and you've got 2 operational number boards here and here with an operational backup light when this locomotive is running in reverse. Now that we've taken a look at the locomotive, let's go ahead and let's take a look at the caboose that this locomotive was sold with. Alright, now let's check out this caboose. This caboose is an MTH Premier bay window caboose. It was sold with the SD60E at the same time by the same guy. If you want to see the unboxing for this, also go check out that York video down in the description. I'll link it down there. But really, it's pretty much just a normal stock standard MTH bay window caboose. You've got all your normal grab irons and stuff. You got small chain right here, grab irons, operating coupler. There is interior lighting with a brakeman right here. And honestly, it's pretty much the exact same paint scheme, just on a caboose. There's also operating lights up here at the top. One right there and right there. And that's pretty much it. I don't know if the caboose is realistic. I do not believe so. I couldn't find a picture of it in real life, so I'm assuming it's not real. But if it is, put a link down in the comments below if you see it. So that all being said, let's go ahead. Let's check out the sounds of the locomotive, and let's run it right now. Alright, let's turn on track power here and let's check out the sounds, and let's start up this awesome SD60E. Turn down the sound so you can hear me. So obviously you hear the engine just started right up. Saw the smoke instantly just kick on. You can see the cab light here with the number lighted boards here and here with the headlight here in the middle. If I move the locomotive, the ditch lights turn on, which is good. Of course, directional lighting, so headlight turns on, rear light turns off. So let's go ahead and let's check out the horn of this beast. So that was the horn, pretty basic horn. I like it quite a lot. It's different than the other one we have sitting over there. It's different than that one, our other SD60. So let's go ahead and check out the bell. Stock standard mechanical bell noise. Let's hear some of the crew talk.
Air is made, dispatcher. Can I get a go? Over. Negative. Hold your position. Over. Will do, dispatcher. Out. Dispatcher here. You're cleared outbound. Over.
Tower comm.
That's great. Thank you, sir. Green boards out.
And it sounds like we got the all clear to move on out. So, with that all being said, let's go ahead and let's roll this locomotive out. Alright, now that we got our SD60 moved on over to the main line, let's go ahead and let's roll this thing out. Let's go.
Dispatcher here. All clear inbound. Over. Very good. All clear inbound. Out.
Alright, that's going to do it for this video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. This was a blast to record. I love just knowing a little bit about the history of our locomotives here, the layout. There's tons of stuff coming down the pipeline. I still have to do a Vision Line boxcar review, along with my other set that I picked up at York. There's that. We got to do a layout overview because a lot has changed in the last few months. Tons of layout work has been going on. I'm so excited and just so stoked to just show it all off. Tomorrow is also Thanksgiving, so I will be putting out a small, quick clip of just running some trains tomorrow. So keep your eyes out for that. If you see this, if you are after Thanksgiving and you're watching this, well, go watch that Thanksgiving video because it's probably a really good running session. Probably got tons of cool trains and cool things to check out. I will also be doing the Bill B Boxcar Challenge this year, assuming that it is what I'm able to do. I'm super excited for that, so keep your eyes out for that video. And of course, do not forget to like and subscribe. That really just helps out the videos, helps me know that you guys enjoy this kind of style of content. And I'm just so thankful. We're currently at over 250 subscribers. I think we're at 270 last time I checked. And so when we reach 500, we're going to do another big video, which I have no clue what that's going to be, but that's a future me problem. So with that all being said, let's go ahead, let's wrap this up, and I will see you guys in the next video. See ya.